Hi friends, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about my experience and lessons I've learned as a 20-year-old mom. And I only have one child, but it's already a lot. And being at this age, I thought I would be going to college and I didn't expect to be a mom this young, but I'm grateful. So, since I already told you the basis of this video, I'm just gonna get right into it. The first thing that I would tell myself and moms that want advice is take others' parenting advice like a grain of salt because all babies are different and what works with other babies won't work with yours, which is like it's a common kind of thing, but when you don't know what to do with your own baby yet, it you kind of want advice from other people and try to implement it with your baby, but then you realize it's not working. So I just wanted to remind you again that your experience as a mom and that your journey as a mom with your child and baby is a unique one, and just take advice. And like how I'm giving advice now, you can take my advice, but just remember at the core of it that it's for your child and your child is unique. Lesson two that I learned about being a mom at 20 is that it's really easy and difficult at the same time, because it's easy for me because you love your child and it's easy to just do things for her and want to do things for her, but at the same time it's difficult because it's a life adjustment. You're not able to just go out and not plan anything, not, for example, get her diaper bag, or like having to bring a stroller around, or if you're gonna hang out with friends, like it's a lot more tasks that you have to do. Like you have to remember you have to have her car seat, a stroller, and everything. But at the same time, for me, it's already, I'm like so used to it that it feels so easy, because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't it be second instinct to me to think about my own daughter? Because you love her, or like you love your child. So it's difficult and easy at the same time. And once you get used to it, it becomes easier. So that's why I say it's difficult and easy. Third thing is that you really lose a sense of yourself when you become a mom. Like I said earlier, my second reason is that when you become a mom, you have to think about another human being. And when you're always around someone, when you used to have your alone time, it becomes kind of suffocating, but like also joyful. Like you don't know who you are as a person because you feel like your identity just totally became just her mom, or like my child's mother. Like that's going to be your identity for your whole life, and you just have to learn to find yourself, as well as knowing that you are a mom, and trying to blend the two and trying to find peace with both of it. It's difficult in the first few months of being a mother because everything changes. You stay up late just caring for your baby. You lack sleep, and everything you do is just for your child because they're really just dependent on you. And you start feeling like all I am is just a mother. What happened to my dreams and what happened to my ambition? Like, will I be even able to go back to school? Stuff like that. It's things like those that really make you feel like you lost yourself, but you don't. Like, you lose a sense of yourself, but you gain much more. And that's what I learned. You lose yourself, but you find a new version of yourself. And hopefully for you, it's a happier version of yourself, because for me, it is. So it's letting you know that you're not alone in feeling this, and all moms go through this. And I don't know if anyone even talks about it, how you really do just lose yourself, especially when you're just at home with your own child. It can be confusing. You can feel so down, but there's so much joy to it too. Number four is that your mental health will actually decline. Like I really felt like that because of the lack of sleep. I'll probably go through depression, and I don't know if all mothers go through this, but because you lose a sense of yourself and you're always at home just taking care of someone else, and you don't have sleep, it's hard to think clearly and to want to do anything. And so you just kind of feel trapped in just being in the bed and just taking care of someone. who's very dependent on you, and you just feel depressed. You start to feel like you feel so happy seeing your child, and you feel so much joy seeing them, taking care of them, but you feel so alone and depressed because you don't know what to do anymore. And that's what I felt. I felt so inadequate because it's my first time being a mom and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to take care of her yet. You feel like a beginner, because you are a beginner at being a mom, and when it's your first time. You feel like a beginner. Your body's still healing. You can't get sleep, so you just feel so kind of hopeless, but you just feel like sad, and you're like also grieving the version of yourself that cannot have as much freedom as she used to. So that's why I think a lot of mothers will go through depression and what they call like the postpartum depression, or like baby blues. And I know it happens, and I'm trying to like tell you guys and let you guys know that it happens, and it's okay. It's okay to feel like that. It's okay. It's okay to feel depressed, even though you know that you feel like you're supposed to be the happiest at this moment because you have your daughter, your child, the one your body's been creating for like the last like 9 months. And you are happy for them to be here, but at the same time, it's okay to feel depressed. It's okay to feel everything that you're feeling. All the confusing emotions of joy and sadness is common. A lot of people go through that. I went through that. So you're not alone. And don't feel like you're alone. I think this one's the fifth lesson that I learned, is that don't push yourself too hard or push yourself down because you feel inadequate, because it's only your first time as a mom, and you're still learning and growing to build a connection with your own child and to feel you're getting better at it. Every time someone's first time, they're not gonna be great at it, so it's okay if you're gonna suck at it, because I still feel like I suck at being a mom. Like you can feel like that, but know that you're growing and learning to be more adapted to how to accommodate for your child's needs. And don't put yourself down. If you feel like that, remember to lift yourself up and remind yourself to be positive. Keep going, keep moving forward, and eventually you're gonna get there. Eventually you're gonna find your routine with your child. Eventually everything will come to place because it becomes who you are as a person. You grow with the child and you become adapted. It becomes your habit. If something becomes your habit, it's already second nature. So remember to keep your head up, and you got this. It's tough, it's hard, but you're not alone in feeling like this, and you're not alone in being a mother. And there's always people that will support you, even if it's not your surroundings. You can always look to the internet to find help. And I always look through YouTube if ever anything I had a question about anything in life. I always look through YouTube because I know there's always going to be people more experienced than me that will give me something to learn about. So yeah. Number 6 is the lesson that I learned just recently, is that you have to make tough decisions for the future of you and your child, because it's just not you anymore, it's about her too. And why I say that, and from my experience, is that like I've said in my previous videos, I was in an abusive relationship, and I kept holding on to the fact that I didn't want to take away her father figure away from her, and I wanted to keep trying and see if he would change for the better of us and for her. He never harmed Caroline, he never harmed my daughter, but he would harm me. And it was really hard to feel like I was taking away her father, even though I knew it wasn't my fault. It was the actions he chose to do that I'm making my decision, and then I'm choosing to leave him. And yeah, but you still feel so much guilt about not making your daughter grow up with her father. I felt guilt about not giving her the best father figure she could have had, and giving her a dad that she can't even have in her life. And that's life. You have to make tough decisions for the better of you and your child, even though it's hard, even though you go through heartbreaks, even though you You still have love for the other person, but making tough choices is what you have to do because it's her future too. It's her or his future too, your child's future too. And it took me a long time to decide that. It took me 2 years to finally do it. So if you feel like you can't make a tough decision now, it's okay. But when you're ready, don't look back and just keep moving forward. The only thing that will hold you back is the relationship, is the thing that's making you feel trapped and unhappy. Because at the end of it, you've already gone through your lowest. You can only go up. You can only get better. So make tough choices, think twice about it, and think about your child and just learn through it and keep moving forward. So hopefully all of these advice and lessons that I've experienced help you in your life. And I know it might be common, but I hope my experience helps you guys move forward in your motherhood, because I wish I could have someone who helps me and motivates me become the best mother I can be for my child. And I hope I motivated you to be the best for yourself. So thank you. I'll see you guys again.